Blue Denim Specialist. Levi's and Brand New. Hey there, I'm Mikayla Savage with your news briefing. Red Cross is offering to help those affected by the Queensland helicopter tragedy. Their members have been on the ground providing psychological first aid for the community at the behest of the state government. Spokesperson Colin Silverlingham says there's been a pretty varied outpouring of grief and he imagines that'll continue.
We definitely will see for a long time for this incident there's going to be an outpouring of emotions, and especially at candlelight vigils, at memorial sites, at temporary memorial sites, where people will come together and will grieve.
The number for Lifeline is 13 11 14. One child remains on life support after the tragedy, and others expected to need more surgery, same with his mother. Our country's population is now on track to hit 30 million 2 years later than first predicted before COVID. A new report outlining the updated forecast says it's because of fewer immigrants during the pandemic and a declining birth rate. Still on COVID, there's been some backlash when it comes to the federal government's decision to enforce mandatory COVID testing of travellers from China. Beijing says it's discrimination, while our own chief medical officer warned the health minister that the current situation doesn't warrant the measure. And Marvel star Jeremy Renner has given us a selfie update from his hospital bed. The 51-year-old is in a critical but stable condition following a snow ploughing incident. He's thanked everyone for their kind words, adding he's too messed up now to type.
How does your super size up? Visit mlc.com.au/supersizer to take a super check and to find out important information about MLC.
Renshaw's recall to the Aussie test side against South Africa has been rocked by a positive COVID test. The bat has been cleared to continue playing at the SCG. Commentator Mark Howard says it explains why Renshaw's been separated from his teammates.
Breaking news, Matty Renshaw has tested positive to COVID. There was a lot of discussion on social media, ads with the team arm in arm, why he wasn't being cuddled by Josh Hazelwood on the end of the group, and that is now the reason why.
At the lunch break, the Aussies won for 68, and Manchester United's chalked up their fourth straight victory in the English Premier League earlier today.
Selling the family home? Miller, Juan and John put you first.
This is SAFM weather.
Cloudy conditions this afternoon on the Limestone coast, dropping down to 11 degrees overnight. Cloudy again tomorrow with a top temp of 22. And for more news, the briefing is still on deck over summer. A deep dive on the news that matters each morning on the Listener app.